which are eco-friendly. A lot of us know that people are moving towards eco-friendly solutions. Whether it might be detergents which we've been using for like decades, or it can be some of the things which we drink and consume on a day-to-day basis. There are always alternatives that are available. So we have Subhadra, who's got into this passion of creating natural ingredients or solutions or products that can be used in our day-to-day life and can replace some of the hazardous or chemical oriented products. So thanks a lot, Subhadra, for joining us. So she is the founder of Ecobuddy, and she is right now preaching this packaged coconut neera. Okay, so that is something which is I've gone through the details. Sounds very exciting. I think neera is something which traditionally across all the, I mean, most of the states understand that it is consumed early in the morning before it gets fermented, and it's got a lot of benefits. So let's hear from Subhadra why she got into this, and about herself first. So over to you, Subhadra. Maybe you can talk about you and then how you started in this.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much for WurkTV for getting me here. This Padhaneer, as it is called in Tamil, it is basically coconut neera. Neera, as such, it should be actually the national drink in India, because almost all the states has this habit of drinking neera in the morning. So because it comes from coconut tree, comes from date palm, it comes from palmyra palm tree, it comes from a few more palm varieties.
Right.
And so this is a very common drink in the morning. So before this coffee, tea, and this some nervous stimulant kind of things, before they come into our country, this was our thing, because we have references of this drink and tree 2000 years ago in Tirukural. It's you hope you know about the Tirukural and all. So that kind of a drink, why it is not a cool drink today in the market, is because it ferments in 3 hours. It is so nutritious that any microbe that sees it, it just happily multiplies it there, and the pH is neutral, so it is so happy there. So what our technology, what we have done is, right from the tree top till the person who drinks it, we have completely protected it from the microbes. From the tree top, we add calcium. So calcium is also very good for health. It increases the pH and it reduces the microbial multiplication at that point in time. And after that, it is chilled. So we use chillness to reduce the microbial multiplication. And after that, we use a kind of retort technology where we heat it very high under high pressure and cool it down immediately. So it is something like pasteurization. And then we finally bottle it, and we just distribute to our customers. It is absolutely chemical free, preservative free, no added sugar, no added flavor or color or anything. And it's very good, especially for the brain and the mental state, especially in stress relieving, because it contains pyridoxine. Pyridoxine is vitamin B6 that is particularly related to your stress and your you sleep well if you have enough pyridoxine, etc. So and basically if you ask why I am doing this, is because I am from the climber community in the southern part of Tamil Nadu. Because this it's not easy to climb up 70-80 feet in palm trees. No, it's not a joke. It has to come, the person has to get trained at when he is 8 years old and 10 years old. Okay, that's how it is an art that is practiced in southern Tamil Nadu. Not only there, it is all over India. Wherever the communities who are doing this, they are always doing it as a community activity.
Right.
So since I belong to that community, I attach myself more to that. And I want to give that drink to everyone.
Super. A lot of people feel shy, or they feel they have second thoughts, or they don't disclose it when it comes to certain communities. But I really love the way you're like proud to proudly saying that, yeah, I'm this from this particular community, and there's a lot of hard work. It is not easy to do some of these things, and then taking this tradition forward, because one of the things which you're doing while promoting this particular product is you're also showcasing the people or the team or the tradition behind it. So
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah, good. So what are the health benefits of taking this drink?
First of all, it does not have any caffeine in it. It does not have any nervous stimulant in it. That itself is a very big change, because most of the most of the cool drinks that is present in the market is loaded with sugar, which is also an addictive substance, and it has a lot of caffeine and many other nervous stimulating substances. So first of all, it does not have that. Other and this, what are the other negative things that is normally that is found in the other cool drinks is the artificial flavor, artificial color. So these are not natural. Our liver or our system is frightened to consume these things. So there are any number of researchers which prove that many things are bad. Unfortunately, something is used today, and after 20 years, some research finds that out that it is very bad.
Yeah, that's true. By the time the damage has already happened, so
Yes, you take tobacco. You take tobacco. After crores of people died, people are able to prove that it can create cancer. So now, what we can trust is something time tested. Okay, the time testing, that concept is a very big concept. Whatever some community somewhere in some generation, they have used it consistently for many decades or centuries. Please go for it. Don't think twice.
Okay. Subhadra, we lost you for a while.
About it, please go for it.
Yes, yeah. You're back now.
Hello.
Yeah, we lost your video, Subhadra.
Is it audible? What I'm
Yeah,
speaking
it is
is it
audible,
audible?
but we lost your video. So if you can just turn on the video. Or maybe disconnect and dial back. In the meanwhile, I'll share the pictures that you have.
Should we connect again?
Yeah, if you can dial back, disconnect and dial back, Subhadra. Yes, you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, friends, this is the image of the drink. Yeah, and Subhadra is back. So, what are the other products which you cater to? I've seen your website, Ecobuddy, has a lot of other products which are naturally oriented. So, what are the other
Yes.
services which you provide?
Yeah, so we are exporting palm sugar for more than 9-10 years now. So palm sugar is a certified organic product. It is the powder form of palm neera. So apart from that, we are now making all the groceries chemical free. So if you take rice or dal or oil or sauces, or if you take honey or anything, everything we are making without chemicals, or we are rather sourcing without chemicals. We are taking chemical tests, or we are visiting the place and we are convincing ourselves. So it is not about just the organic or something. We are more towards supporting the farmers who are using just their plain land and rainwater. Okay, so they don't even have money to irrigate their crop. They just look up to the sky. So those kind of farmers are more purely organic in our understanding. So we support that kind of farmers more. So now we are with more than 70, 80 products in our category, and we are looking for retailers and distributors across India who can take this product forward. And another thing that we do is we do with all the packings we do without plastics, except very few things like oil, which we are working on the alternative packaging. We are doing all the packaging without plastics. Like if you take our dal, it is we use cloth bags. If you take our palm jaggery or spices, we use palm leaves to pack it.
Super.
Or a
Very good
glass.
initiative.
Yeah.
So you're going back to the roots.
Yes.
Very nice. So where did you learn all this? Who in the family supported you to do all this, or is it a team that you're involved with?
Okay. So it's basically I'm not a food technologist. I'm a chartered accountant and a cost accountant, and I lived in the US for some 5 years. 2005, I came to India, and after that, I had a lot of interest in the environment, and I'm basically an environmentalist. So I worked in NGOs free of cost. I never got a penny from any of the NGOs I volunteer. And so I during the tree plantation and many other things, what I found is so somewhere we are planting 100 trees or 1,000 trees and clapping our hands and very happy about it. But there are industries, there are products which are killing the environment so badly. If you take a packing material, just the packing material called plastic, it has destroyed industries like the palm leaf basket. That is a packing material that is traditionally used. Just that one product called a plastic packing material has killed millions of livelihoods who were trusting on this livelihood. So like that, if you take so many things, if you take oil, the cheku oil or the cold pressed oil, so it was giving livelihood for millions of people, but few companies, four or five people. So those companies took away all their livelihoods. So we want to connect these kind of simple farmers. We just create a network and we just try to market their products if it is genuine.
Super. So where all you ship your products?
So palm sugar we are shipping across the world. So that is distributed from UK. And then we are into some spices. That is from we are selling it to Germany. It's not easy to sell spices to Germany. You know how hard their testing parameters are. And then this Padhaneer or this coconut neera, so we are into coconut neera research and bottling this for more than 6 years now. So the product is just out in 2020, and because of Corona, it could not take off much. But wherever it is selling very good. So we want to take this to many distributors across the world who want to take this palm neera out. There is a very important aspect about the palm neera or the coconut neera, that is it could act as an alternative sweetener. If you take UAE or if you take UK, there is a ban, not exactly ban, there is a sugar tax on every drink or product that is added with sugar. So what is sugar? That is not alone the refined sugar. They add many other sugar alternatives into the list. But here, if you take a juice, say pomegranate juice, if you're a pomegranate juice manufacturer, instead of sugar, if you add neera, you add nutrition, you reduce, and the glycemic index is also low. You reduce the GI, and also this is not white sugar. Okay, and it is absolutely tasty. It can make any drink very, very, very tasty. Coconut neera is something you have to experience in life, before death. That kind of a product it is. So as of now, we are looking for more distributors outside India and outside Tamil Nadu as well.
Okay, so distributors who are ready, who have experience in similar field, or FMCG, they can basically get in touch with you and take.
Yes, and who want to invest? Distributors has to have some money power. Otherwise, we are not financially so well. So so it's important that they are financially strong.
So that they can stock and then sell it locally.
Yes.
Good. So, anything else you want to discuss before we get into the rapid fire questions?
No, I request every customer to see the ingredients, see the packing material, see the fate of the packing material before we buy.
Yeah, true. That is very important. So we have some rapid fire questions, Subhadra. So
Sure.
the first one is 3 words that describes you as a person.
Environmentalist, activist, and local economist.
Okay. What is something which you are really obsessed with?
Plastic pollution, avoiding plastic pollution.
Okay. Do you have any pets?
No.
Okay. What is the strangest dream that you ever had?
Negative or positive?
Strange. It can be either, but very strange. You felt, hey, what is this?
Okay, so I'm not seeing any cement construction or the river sand. Okay, everything is made up of wood and steel and renewable energy, renewable resources. So that kind of city I'm seeing.
Wow. you're even in dreams you are activist. Yeah, we lost you for a while. Yeah, sorry. So even in dreams, you are like more into
Environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So who's the best friend in your elementary school, which you still remember?
Shri Vidya.
Okay, she's still in touch.
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Super. What is the disgusting habit which people have, and they keep doing that, which really annoys you?
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism. Okay.
I'm finding it everywhere now, and there is a study which says that it does not make you happy, and they are falsely believing that it makes it happy. What it makes actually is it is increasing your cortisol and adrenaline. That way, it makes you more stressful. It does not reduce your stress. That is the fact, and that is proven enough number of time. But people believe that even educated people believe that it relieves your stress. No, it makes you fight with everyone. It makes you unhappy. It makes you cry. So that habit I'm finding everywhere. So that is very, very stupid.
Yeah, good point. If you get a chance, would you like to change your name, or you're happy with your name, Subathra Devi?
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm
You're
happy.
happy? Okay.
Yeah.
What is the silliest fear that you have? You're a strong woman. You're basically setting an example for everybody. You're running a business. But what is the silliest fear you have?
Because I may get lost there. I'm very poor with directions. If I have to get somewhere, then I ask the directions 10 times and I still land up in a wrong place. So, I always fear that, I may not get there right. Let me get my driver. Let me get somebody, That's the thing.
What makes you nervous?
Stage fear.
Okay. What are you best at home? When you're at home, what are you really good at?
Cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, when I really want to cook well, yeah, I do well.
Okay, the last question. This series is all about rise and shine. So, what is the message you have for women out there who are still in a dilemma that they have a passion, but they're still in a dilemma that they are not taking that first step, or what should they do?
They should first believe that they are equal to men in every way. Once that happens, everything else happens. Then you start questioning everyone in the family for your rights, and then you get the freedom and time to do whatever you want to do, because the family basically holds you back, saying that you have to do this, that, and all. Yes, but everyone in the family has the same responsibility. So once you realize the equality yourself, once you believe in the equality yourself, then the whole world opens for you.
Superb. Yeah, good one. Good point. So, all the friends who are watching this, yeah, this is a message from Subhadra, who's been successfully running this particular business. So, Subhadra, any other point you want to discuss before we wind up the show? Any message you want to pass on for the friends who are watching this, who want to connect with you?
Yeah, so I love and I wish to be working with environmentally conscious business people, with business people who want to. Yeah, the
Yeah.
business people who know the responsibility of their impact of the business in the environment and the economy. Only with those people I want to work, and that's what I want to communicate. And to everyone, I want all of you to taste the coconut neera at least once in life.
Superb. I will definitely do that, Subhadra. Thanks a lot for joining in. So, friends who are watching this, do follow Subhadra. We'll also share the website details and the pages where the brand Ecobuddy is available and the coconut Neera is available. So, do watch out. And as Subhadra is preaching so much, she is so confident that this is a one-time thing you should at least try before you die. So, I'm sure you should try this. I will personally. I've tried palm Neera. I'm eagerly waiting to try coconut Neera. I would definitely do that, Subhadra, and I'll share the feedback with you personally.
Sure.
Uh,
I'll send that
yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
sure. So, yeah, some of these things, friends, before we end this show, this is the message. Let's follow the traditional. As Subhadra rightly said, there are a lot of products out there. We only know the side effects after a couple of decades after the research. Somebody is pushing it and, have the guts to say that this is bad. That's only time it comes out that this is harmful. So, stick to naturality, stick to some of these things which have been there for like ages. So let's get back. A lot of us have done that, but there are still a lot of scope of a lot of products where we can go back to our traditions and buy these things. Some of these things might be a bit expensive, some might not. We might be less expensive than what we are spending on the regular products, but take that shift and save the nature, save the oceans, everything, from detergents to the food you eat. Make sure that you are very picky about what you do. So thanks a lot, Subhadra, for joining us and sharing this experience of a woman who's leading this particular business and preaching this particular product. And all the best for your success. And we really want to see Ecobuddy as a national supplier of this traditional drink, where a lot of hard work which goes behind, and you make people healthy. And yeah, wish all you have a great network with distributors and retailers across all the across the nation. So thanks a lot for joining in.
Thank you very much, Ravi and WurkTV team.
Yeah, thank you guys, have a great evening.